students, welcome to the course on computer-aided machine drawing. Okay, MEL, the code for this course is MEL 201. It is all about computer-aided machine drawing. It is a 2 credit course, and it is as per the new syllabus 2019 syllabus. Okay. So here the main agenda of this course is to introduce students to the basic standards of engineering drawing related to machine components. Okay. Now, and also to make students familiarize with the different types of riveted and welded joints, surface roughness simples, and the concept of limits, fits, and tolerance. The next objective is to convey the principles and requirements of machine and production drawings, and followed by to introduce the preparation of drawing of assembled and disassembled view of important valves and machine components used in mechanical engineering applications, and also to introduce standard CAD package for drafting and modeling of engineering components. Okay, here will be in detail dealing with the AutoCAD, right? So these are the course outcomes, and so your continuous evaluation for this course is actually distributed something like this. Your attendance carries 15 marks, and a regular class drawing work, that will be, so it is a continuous assessment, so it will carry 30 marks. Okay, your internal part it will carry 30 marks, and your final continuous assessment, there will be two tests, and based on the two tests you will be awarded 30 marks. Okay, so total 75 marks. Okay, these comes under the internal evaluation. Now for the end semester exam, again, end semester exam will be for the total marks is 75, so total it is for 150. So here your part A will be a question paper pattern in which the part A is all about sketching. Sketching will be 15 marks. Part B is CAD drawing of for 50 marks, and Viva Voce will be for 10 marks. Okay, so there will be an external examiner for your exam, right? As per the university, there will be an external examiner for your exam, right? Okay, now this is a sample question paper. This is as per the syllabus. You can see the question paper. Okay, so I'll first introduce the syllabus to you. Now here, actually your syllabus is actually divided into two parts. The first part is all about manual drawing, and the second part is, so you can see the part A is completely about the manual drawing, and your part B it deals with the CAD drawing. Fine. Now in the first part there are actually five ex five experiments. Okay. Similarly, in the second part you will come across five different experiments, right? So in the first part it is actually the first part is about a brief introduction. The first module is all about the first example. Sorry, the first experiment is all about a brief introduction on drawing. Okay, so you'll be given a brief introduction about the principles of drawing, about freehand sketching, importance of machine drawing, and BIS code, and different types of lines, dimensioning, and all. See, some of things you might have already seen in your graphics. Okay, so in addition to, if there is some extra things, means we will give that in. You'll be given an overview of all those things over here. Okay, then as a last topic, you have riveted joints. Okay, now in the second uh, experiment, or the second experiment, it comes with the fastness. Okay, so here you'll be given an idea about how to draw and how to represent a welded joint, bolt and nut arrangement and all. Okay, so these fasteners, see, these are fasteners. There are actually two types of fasteners. One is permanent fasteners, and the other one is temporary fasteners. Okay, so this welded joint, riveted joints and all comes under permanent fasteners. Okay, so that means permanent fasteners means you can to dismantle this two objects, you have to completely break the joint. Okay, for example, if it is a welded joint, you need to break the complete welded joined in order to separate the two parts. Okay, but whereas your bolt and nut comes under temporary fasteners, because to separate the two components, all you need to do is to remove nut. You can simply remove the nut and remove the two components, right? So there is no need, there is no question of breaking the two components, right? So this comes under the category of temporary joints. Okay, so you will be given an introduction on how to draw all these things, and there are certain standards for drawing these bolt and nut and foundation bolt and all. There are certain standard dimensions, I would say. Okay, there are certain dimensions, you have to learn that dimension, and then you have to uh, draw that in a chart, right? Then the third part deals with the limit fit and tolerance. Okay, the concept of limit fit and tolerance, and also you'll be given an introduction on the surface roughness. Okay, then followed by detailed drawing of quarter joint, knuckle joint, and pipe joint. See, all these things comes over here, right? Detailed drawing of quarter joint, knuckle joint, and pipe joint. So different joints you will be given, and you have to draw that in your chart paper, right? And finally, there is an assembly drawing as well. See, these are actually see the last two one as per the syllabus, either stuffing box or screw jack. Okay, so there will be one question on stuffing box and screw jack. Right. Okay, so all these comes under your first part, which is manual drawing. So manual drawing, it's completely about the initially you will be given a basic introduction on how to draw all those things, and finally we will complete that using an assembly drawing. And assembly drawing, see, almost all these things will be there. For example, in an assembly drawing, there will be nut and bolt and all. So all this comes under this assembly drawing, right? So detailed drawing, you will be given the components. You have to assemble all the components and come with the final drawing or the final assembled drawing, right? So in the part 2 it is completely about CAD drawings, right? So as per the syllabus you have to complete at least 6 drawings, right? Now here so initially you will be given an introduction on AutoCAD softwares, and about how to draw, edit, and layering concept and all. Now based on this concept you have to draw all these things. Okay, all these things uh, um, uh, and as per the syllabus at least 6 drawings, right? So here we'll be dealing with drawing of shaft coupling, old ham coupling, or a tailstock, a universal joint, and we'll also learn how to generate the bill of materials. Bill of materials means which are the components, uh, used in the drawing, and then the material used for the joint, and the number of parts used to join all those things. We'll deal that in later. Okay, so different assembly drawings. There are different ramps bottom safety valve or steam stop valve, connecting rod or promo block, lathe tailstock or universal joint. So we will select accordingly 6 experiments from this as well. Okay, so this is your part B. So effectively you have assembly drawing in over here as well. Okay, so using AutoCAD you have to make assembly drawing. That's it. Right. So this is it. This is it. This is just a simple overview about your AutoCAD, sorry, your computer-aided design lab. Okay, so you can see this is a sample question paper. You can see over here. See, your part A is all about sketching. Okay, you are asked to sketch two views of a riveted single stab butt joint. Okay, so as per the standards, you can draw all those things. Now, similarly, you are given a question about the limit fit and tolerance in the third part. Now in part B, the main question that is actually an assembly drawing question. So the components will be given. So based on the dimension of the component and based on your knowledge on the type of component it is, you have to draw the assembly drawing. That means assembled final figure you need to draw. Okay, that's it. Right. And for this, you'll need a different concept that you'll learn later. Right. Okay, that's it. So we'll see in detail in our course. So thank you. Thank you, Anand.